Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Hawkins kicks to Decker. It's Evans top of the key. It's Hawkins on the wing. From 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. And this guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Dishes to Decker. Hawkins with it. Great D that time from Freak. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And here's Arizona now.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a...
Both teams making some changes here. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late. Clark, last decade and a half, have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Freak in at point guard. Also Johnson out there. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Hollins in at the 3, the 4 slot. Now, here's Decker. He's tightly guarded. 3 on the clock. There's a good screen. It's blocked. Here's Evans, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Freak. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. Also Peyton out there. Hawkins is out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Peyton outside. The pass to Decker. Pulls up on the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Freak. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's a close. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. If a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak, he's in at the point. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at center.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a four-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal in high school.
And for the Badgers, Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward position. And it's a completely new group for Arizona. And Arizona leading by 5.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Out of bounds, Arizona takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now here's Freak. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lewis. Here's Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wisconsin trails by 7. Freak, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Decker kicks to Hawkins. The Badgers working the ball around now. Decker dishes to Hill. To halt the run, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And Arizona making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Mitchell on the money from 12 feet away. And Arizona leads by 6.
After what was just a horrendous shooting performance in the first half, they finally started to find their stroke.
And amazing that they hold the lead with how poorly they shot in the first half, but they defended at a high level and remain in control.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Arizona?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Ewing's checked in for Arizona. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Lewis passes to Hollis Jefferson. Freak kicks to Ewing. Here's Freak. Drills it from outside. Freak's got the lead up to 7 now for Arizona.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
They
can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
.133 left in the second half of basketball. Hill, no good. Arizona leading by 7. Here's Freak. Another three for Arizona.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Wisconsin trails by 10. They set the pick. Evans with it. He's picked up by Ewing. And it's Hill penetrating. The rebound by Johnson.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second half. Here's Hawkins. They get it back. Kaminsky. That's good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second half. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. We've got 33 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Pass to Hawkins. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And that one's good. Free.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And the Badgers with possession here.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
.17 seconds left here in the second half. And here's Conley outside. And again, it's the Badgers missing. Takes the 3. And it's Freak missing. Now Fisher. So Arizona wins it. And what an